Sometimes the biggest adventures don't start when you turn the key. They start with everything that tries to stop you leaving. This week is one of those weeks.
A family of 5 that left the UK, moved abroad and bought a house in rural Bulgaria. But that's not where the story ends. We've not got long. They've got to start packing now, looking at what we're going to take with us, what is actually going to be worth us packing in this car, because quite honestly, we don't have a lot of space. Okay, so we're going to one of the tax offices in Veliko Tarnovo to submit these documents. You locked the door? Oh, I don't lie. That's how safe Bulgaria is. Chris didn't even take the key. Look at this fig tree. Nobody's eating it.
Oh look, the fig there, look. Hanging, look.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's not ripe yet.
No one's even picking them. It's unbelievable.
Look at that fig there, guys. Oh, it was ripe.
Was it?
Yeah. Should I taste it?
Yeah. I've never had a green apple before.
I've never had a green fig, but let me taste it. Oh my gosh, Chris.
Oh, is it nice?
Do you want to try it?
I've never had a fig like this before. I've always had it when it's brown, dry. We're getting mugged off with dry food, eh? This is how it's supposed to be. Look at the size of the snails, look.
Oh.
I think they're waiting for a ripe fig.
They're lucky this is not France. This is one of the first roads we stayed on when we moved to Bulgaria. A little apartment just up there is where we stayed. This road is very familiar to us. Stability. That was it.
That was it.
We went in.
3 seconds.
3 seconds, gave them the documents, and that's it. We better get going because we've got to prepare this car to leave.
Yeah.
And that was it. We're both done.
Oh, nice. There's some guys who pays low.
150
To do that, yeah, they make it sound difficult, innit? You need a lawyer to do everything over here.
We have just submitted our papers for our property documentation to be transferred from the lev to the euro. I'm not sure the exact term. Do you know the exact term?
No.
No. But I've been told that there are some people charging 150 euros for this service. You don't need a lawyer because we've just done it ourselves, but what you do need is a good accountant.
In most cases, you can do it yourself. You can translate most of the documents. You can go online and get documents. But if you can't bother, then you can use an accountant, which will save you time.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Your English is very good.
Norway.
Oh, Norway.
No.
Very nice.
That's brilliant.
My children.
Big.
Ciao, ciao. Ciao. It's a little bit too early for the figs, but we got one.
Early one.
We got an early fig on our way to submit some documents for our property. It is early in the morning and we have not got long. We've got to get prepared to leave. I'm just out here quickly harvesting a few little things that we can harvest before we actually pack our stuff and go. We need to obviously sort out the car, make sure that everything's done. One thing though, we're missing a sticker and we don't know whether it was the printers that didn't give us a sticker or we've lost one. So we're on the hunt for this sticker. We've got one side of the car that's been stickered up and we've got the other side of the car which is completely bare. So not sure how that's going to plan out. We are trying our hardest to get this car ready before we leave. Time is running out. And we've still not done the signage. We've still got one more that we've got to collect because we have realised that the signage company didn't give us the other side of the car, so we have to go back down there and collect that. We've still got to pack. We've still got to sort out the food. We've still got to cut the grass. We've still got to clean up, tidy up, get the kids ready. Right.
So I've got to make sure this is exactly the same both sides. Flat battery. You got a cordless drill, cordless screwdriver. Comes with a battery, isn't it? Get 2 crocodile clamps and 2 open ends. I'm going to show you what you can do with a battery. Connectors, positive first, make sure you get the right way around. Don't want nothing to go bang. There you go. So if you're going on a road trip and you haven't got a spare battery or jump leads, cordless drill battery, cordless screwdriver battery, you can make your own connectors and lead, you got it all there, and you're off to go.
First test drive on the road with this car since the exhaust got done and the bearings got done.
Yeah.
We're leaving it last minute, to be honest.
Again, always.
Way too much.
Always last minute.
Oh my gosh. So we're taking it out for a drive and hopefully all should be good because we really haven't got any more time. To be honest with you, if it's not, we will have to go in the other car. We've got a few more days. Got to pack still. We've still got to sort out the kids, their hair. We've still got to obviously still do the stickers because all the stickers are not on the car. One side is on, but the other side still isn't on because we can't find it, but we've got a feeling that the actual printers didn't give it to us. So we've got to go back down to the city on Monday as well. Really is just go, go, go. Crazy. Everything's sounding okay at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got a screen noise on that side, but I know what it is.
Is it because it's tight?
No, I think it's the brakes.
I don't know if we're even going to make it out here in time. So we've just got to chuck in as much as we can, keep it light, because obviously it's summer now, so there's no point packing heavy, cumbersome stuff. So what I did find, these 2 books, and they look like Bulgarian. I'm going to take them with me and continue to practice Bulgarian with the kids.
What do you think? Is it better? Or do you prefer these ones?
Just tight.
These weren't tight. These weren't tight, Maury.
It was a bit too puffy or not.
Yeah, but you lot was hot, so I remember you lot said you're still hot.
And I think it felt a bit too puffy.
Yeah.
It's like this, but all around off.
Enclosed, like a jacket, all the time.
There's nothing to make it, like, inflate or something.
Yes.
It's this thing. Do not pull this though. But if you're in the water, you pull this. Don't pull it though, and then it inflates.
Yeah.
Only do it when you're in the water though, but only if you can't swim. So if you're in the water and you think you can swim, don't pull it for sake of pulling it. But if you're in trouble and you feel like you can't swim or we can't get to your venue, pull it. So if you just throw a ball, don't just I'll pull it because we can rescue you. You can swim to the boat. But if you're in the middle of nowhere and you're struggling to swim and you can't stay afloat, then you pull it.
Can it last forever?
For a long time, yeah.
Once you pull it, will it not reset?
No, it lasts for about a couple of days sometimes in the water. So, but obviously you're not going to be out in that water.
How big does it get?
Huh? Sorry?
Big. How big does it get?
It gets really big. It gets almost as big as that. Like that, around you. Can you imagine this, all that comes out and it looks like this on you? Like that. So it'll do exactly what this does, but it's inside there. It'll inflate like a balloon and it'll go all around you.
It's better than those ones, though.
Yeah, it is definitely.
We have life jackets. What do you think? Can we get everything packed and ready? Still got to sort out the land. We've got to cut the grass. We've still got to wash Monica. Can we do this?
As you can see, I've done the brakes, we've done the exhaust, I've done cleaning. Looks amazing. And a whole lot of stuff I'm doing. I've even got some electrical work to do on this now. But also, we've not even booked anywhere to stay.
No.
We keep doing this, don't we?
I know.
Right, lastminute.com.
Are we going to make it out in time? This is the main thing. Just got the life jackets as well. The kids have just tried it on and everything seems good compared to what they were wearing before, which was a permanently inflated orange sack around them.
Especially with 35, 40 degree heat.
Yeah,
It's not good. It's not good.
So those ones are definitely an improvement. When you're going on a road trip, especially when you're with kids, there are some essentials that I think we need to pack to ensure that we're safe on the road. If there is ever an emergency or we do break down, these things will be the essentials for us to use. What would those be?
Right, essentials be a emergency triangle.
Yes.
Definitely a punch repair kit for us because we like to go off the beaten track. Fire extinguisher. So a lot of European countries require to have a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that, especially Bulgaria as well.
Water?
Water, definitely. And a first aid kit.
Okay, anything else?
Well, for me, a torch. Because
It could be nighttime.
it could be nighttime, or I've got to do something in the car. I've got to sit, be able to see what's going on. So, yes, they're the essential stuff you need to bring with you.
If you're liking the energy and the videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. Just want to say thank you to all of our subscribers that have joined us on this journey from the very beginning up till now, showing us love, commenting every week. We do see you guys, whether you are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or of course on YouTube. Just want to show our appreciation and thank you so much for being on this journey with us. I've packed a suitcase. Do you want to see if it fits? Oh, the handle just broke. Oh no, come on, really?
That's your fault.
It's a bit tiny, isn't it?
That's where it's going.
Yep.
I'm going to strap this on the back, on there, because I've got space in here, but we'll put other stuff in this space in here. But I have to modify this suitcase first because I don't just trust strapping it down just by the strap. So I'm going to put a special anchor on the bottom to go through to hold that in place. And then I've obviously got to fix this handle. Elaine's broken.
I didn't break it. You just saw him bringing it out.
Oh, you blame me?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to do that and then modify it so it's going to be strapped down properly and it will never come off. Imagine getting somewhere and your suitcase is gone.
That'll be a problem.
A little bit. Like I said, one sock, one pants, that's what we're buying.
Whatever we're wearing is what we're bringing.
Basically, yeah. It's good if it's hot weather, we can wash and dry. There we go. Anyway, so this, we have got a bigger suitcase, but it's broken. Like this one, due to weight and all that, we've got to keep, this normally we'll carry a lot more. This time, we're going to carry a lot less, just to be efficient. Right, okay, that's it. I've got fixed handle, fixed suitcase, what lane's broken, and then we're ready to go.
Can we do it? We've got a lot to get done and get prepared and finished off. And we'll keep you guys posted. If you are on any of the other social medias, don't forget to follow us on there. You'll see some of the back end stuff that's happening. We'll be off soon.
But this week, I've got a lot of grass cutting to do, like I said before.
I know.
I'm looking at it, I'm not excited. So if you're coming out to anywhere, don't mind, not necessarily Bulgaria, but if you go to Bulgaria, you're going to buy land, be prepared to have time for it.
Yeah.
And I've let it slip for a few weeks, and I'm going to pay for it now, dearly, for the next 3 or 4 days of cutting.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, it's part of the enjoyment of Bulgaria, I guess.
Yes.
Bulgaria is an eye-opener for me because when you're here, you actually start to reminisce and miss things that you've experienced in other places.
True.
And we've been to a lot of places around the world.
And quite honestly, someone did say the other day, you hate England so much. well, I'm happy you've made the right decision. Quite honestly, we don't hate England.
No.
Because England, the land of England, what's there to offer is absolutely beautiful. We do love England. It's like having a really nice friend and you love them, you love the friend, but you just don't love their ways.
Yeah.
You know, just look at it that way. That's how we feel about England. Right, so guys, thank you so much for joining us on this vlog and we'll see you next time.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.